Today is the South African State of the Nation address. It's the same old circus show where all the different acts gather together and the big clown comes out to pull the same old trick. If politicians were actually honest in addressing the nation, this is what it would sound like. Fellow South Africans, we fucked up. We fucked up big. And it all started in the beginning. Many of you are under the illusion that when the apartheid regime ended in 1994, all the wrongs were corrected and everything changed in that single moment. But that was a lie, because the effects of apartheid are still very present and play a huge role in your lives. So much injustice cannot be undone, ever. Apartheid ended because the benefactors, aka the whites only, had already taken possession of the majority of the wealth in this country. And the civil unrest that was happening in the 90s would have damaged their already insurmountable wealth. And so the country, or what's left of it anyway, was handed over to the ANC. And oh boy, was that a ticking time bomb. Members of the ANC seeked to enrich themselves as a reward for fighting in the struggle, while neglecting the needs of their people. From tenders, loans, shady arms deal, and misappropriation of funds, stealing the rands from the nation was their objective. Meanwhile, corruption, negligence, incompetence, and outright laziness started the meltdown of South Africa's power generation company, Eskom. Truth is, we have all the necessary resources to fix the problems, but the greed of our members and the tightly gripped wealth of the benefactors of the apartheid system means the problem will only get worse as time goes on. Good news! South Africa will be hosting the Formula E. But the bad news, we'll be hosting the Formula E without the E. In a country with insufficient power, we can still afford to let the big boys play with their toys, flexing at our expense. Since 2004, we have failed to come up with a plan to increase energy production, as more people got access to electricity. It's been 20 years and we still don't have a plan. We might have to take huge loans with the IMF to fix this problem, which you, the taxpayer, will have to pay through taxes, inflation, and so on. Green energy cannot power the entire nation. It has failed to do so even in the richest first world nations. So while they bully us about emissions, they start wars with smaller nations. Anyway, that was the State of the Nation address. I wish all of you luck. You are definitely going to need it. Cheers.
Welcome, Mr. President.
I'm waiting for my iPad. Somebody stole my iPad. Somebody decided that they want to dispossess me of my iPad.